Welcome to 11th Street. As you can see, we're in Khu Pho Mall, and this is one of my favorite things about exploring Ho Chi Minh City. So you have your busy streets, but it's not all busy streets. Honestly, you drive down these little alleyways and you have this beautiful French architecture. You have all these little shops, the cafes right over there. This whole spot is just so cool. But it's such a contrast to the busy main roads because it's such a quiet little spot where you can just really relax. You find a cafe or a little restaurant here and you can just sit there and have fun for a bit. But you don't have to be busy and hectic and chaotic all the time. You can do it in a quiet little area. So we're looking at a delicious restaurant right on the corner here. And if we're lucky, we can pop to that cafe across the street too. And we're gonna relax for a bit and enjoy ourselves. Okay, Ban Chan Kun. So essentially these are DIY spring rolls. And they come with this little translucent rice paper. You have to kind of do it yourself, and I'm very bad at it. So this will be enjoying some food, but also a little bit of a challenge for me. So you'll get to laugh along and make fun of me while I miserably, make these Frankenstein spring rolls. So let's sit down, let's order some food, and let's take a look at what we've got. Alrighty, once again, I think I've ordered too much food, but with strength and resolve, I shall eat all of it. So, we have before us Ban Chan Kun, Ban Chan Kun Do, Ban Chan Ngung, and Ban Chan Kin. These are our 4 dishes for today. Now, the Ban Chan is rice paper, so we have all of these rice paper based dishes. So we have the spring rolls here. I was a bit wrong about those, fortunately. I do not have to roll them myself. They're already made. And then these ones are essentially the same, except they're chili rice paper, and you can see they've been cut up and sort of covered in some toppings. This one is a salad. It's a salad. And so it has rice paper, and it's been cut up into these strips, and you can see it's got some seasoning on it, some salt and chili flakes, things of that sort. And it's this very light, brittle rice paper. So you can see here we have the mayonnaise and the chili flakes, and this is mango. Delicious mango. So this mix of different things, you have some boiled egg in here as well. You get this really crazy, fun mix of fruity vegetable snack with the mayonnaise on top. And this one has some chili sauce as well. So let's go ahead and start with our Ban Chan Kun. So for here, we have these wonderful little spring rolls. You can see they've got everything inside them, even some peanuts. And then we have our sauce here. It's one of the most unexpectedly delicious things. So you have your mix of fruity, vegetable, savory flavors in here. But then this is a peanut sauté sauce. Now, you're probably wondering, but Mike, you're in Vietnam, why are you eating sauté? Well, it's not just India that has sauté. So, this stuff is really good with the spring rolls. You just mix it together like this, and then you can just dip these things in here. And you get this really strong, smooth taste, almost like peanut butter, And then you also get the richness of the other things mixed into there. It tastes like there might be a little bit of fish sauce. Over here, we have our Ban Chan Kun Do. So it's a bit sticky, this rice paper. They have to moisten it a little bit so it'll stick to itself and keep everything nicely contained. But the side effect of that is it's a little bit, there we go, messy to pick up. So you can see we've got the toppings in there. It's such a fun, rich mix of flavors. You have your egg in there, you have your vegetables. The mayonnaise and the chili sauce is a really fun topping for it. And then over here, you can see here we got our nice boiled eggs. And for this one, you can just grab a pair of chopsticks and just have at it. They pick up a bit like that, get some vegetables and some mango in there. All of this could be a big, delicious meal, but my favorite way to eat this is to just share it with friends. You know, you get your group of friends together, you get your drinks, some beers or some teas, and you can just hang out and chat on the street anywhere and have all these delicious snacks. So that was the bun chanh kim, and this one is the bun chanh nuong. And you can see here, instead of putting it on this rice paper, we have this different style of rice cracker. You can see it's a bit fried on the bottom. And then we got the toppings layered on here almost like a pizza. You could call this a Vietnamese pizza. It's amazing. So you can see this delicious mixture of just stuff on here. So you have the spring onions and the fried egg, and then your other bits of meat and toppings in there. And then you have the mayonnaise and the chili sauce on top. And you're probably wondering, oh, that doesn't sound very much like a pizza. Well, if you want to call it a pizza, you can. I call it delicious. Honestly, I love all this, but I have to say I do have a favorite. So, first of all, let's start with this sauce. So, it's sort of a peanut satay, but you can see here we have butter in there as well. And so when you mix it all together, you probably didn't think of that, mixing butter into satay and dipping spring rolls into it. See, that's what it looks like when it's mixed, and when you receive it, you get this nice chunk of butter melted nicely on top there. And that really enhances the experience. Oh, let's not spill that everywhere. It really enhances the experience of eating the spring rolls. And the size of these are perfect too. You can just eat them all in one go, or take some small bites. They really are a fantastic snack. So I think what I need to do next though, is I need to find some friends to help me eat this, because I've still got other things to eat and other places to see. I don't want to stuff myself too much. I found some friends to help me eat this, so we're going to quickly polish all this off, and then we're going to move on to another place, because I see something right across the street that I really, really want right now. Let's go find out what that is. Wait. Ooh, Xin chào em. Ooh, what do I want? There's so many options. Oh, if only I could order one of everything. Xin chào em. Món sữa cháo rán, món chuối cổ và na đám. Okay. That's another mistake I always make. I always recommend keeping cash on you because I got lucky this time, but they don't always accept card in every place. So keep that in mind when you're ordering food in Vietnam. I love the cactus, that's so cute. Now, my number one nemesis in Vietnam, I always must take caution. Stairs. Okay, now this is how you finish off a day of eating. We have some delicious frozen yogurt here. Now, I've decided to go full Vietnamese with this style. So I have here, not vanilla, not caramel, not banana. This is durian ice cream or durian frozen yogurt. Ooh, it tastes like durian. So we have that, and then these amazing little things are fried bananas. So we'll go ahead and toss those on top of our durian ice cream. Because, you know, I keep calling it ice cream, but it's frozen yogurt. So we'll toss those on top of our frozen yogurt. Just like that. I figured a bit of fruit, the bananas, would pair very nicely with the durian. And then here, I'm being a bit adventurous with this because I don't know how well it will pair with the durian and fried banana, but this is aloe vera. So we'll go ahead and just pour that right over the top there. Now that might water down our frozen yogurt a little bit, but I tell you what, that'll be worth it, okay? Not too much. So now we have this delicious durian frozen yogurt here with our fried bananas and aloe vera. Oops, I'm making a mess. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and give this a try and see what we've done to ourselves. Fried banana, durian, aloe vera, delicious. Oh, it's really nice. So we have that savoriness of the durian frozen yogurt. And then there's a bit of a chewy sweetness to the fried banana, but it also has, it tastes like they put a little bit of salt or sea salt on it. So it pairs really nicely with the durian. And then the aloe vera, I can't taste much of it yet because all of the juice is down here. So we'll go ahead and dig a bit deeper to make sure we get some of that in there. There we go. Oh, that's very nice. So the aloe vera has sort of a mellow, a mild sweetness to it. And it also has that strength, the strength that the flavor of aloe vera has. And then you mix that with that strength of the flavor of durian, and you get this nice mix of savory but sweet. And then the banana has that sort of saltiness too. It almost tastes like eating pistachio sea salt ice cream. That's what it reminds me of. Now, a lot of people don't like the taste of durian. It has a very strong, a very potent flavor. But the thing about durian is, it's quite delicious. You just need to make sure it's well prepared or ripe, you know? If you eat durian when it's not ripe enough or when it's too late in its life cycle, it has a much stronger flavor. And especially how it's prepared. Frozen yogurt's a very good way to eat it. And especially if you pair it with the right toppings. The flavor of the durian, the potency becomes much milder, so it's a lot easier to eat. So if you're here visiting Ho Chi Minh City, definitely try the durian frozen yogurt because I personally believe it's a really good way to be introduced to durian if you're curious but nervous to try it. I'm really surprised how good that aloe vera is in there. The only downside is it does water the frozen yogurt down a little bit. So if I don't eat this quickly, I'm going to be drinking durian soup. Now, one of the things I love about desserts like this in Ho Chi Minh City is Vietnam has a dry season and a rainy season. but both of them are quite hot. Right now it feels like it's about 30 degrees Celsius outside. But it's a bit of a dry heat today, not too much humidity, so it's still comfortable. But I tell you what, when you find some place with a cold dessert on a hot day, it's such a special feeling. I hope everyone's enjoyed following me along today. Be sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want me to try next, and let me know if you have any questions or there's anything else on your mind. And be sure to comment, like, and subscribe as well. Share it with your friends. Share it with tourists. Share it with your Vietnamese friends so they can judge me. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Go get some durian yogurt. It's good. Very happy.